Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Deponia. So we're on the very last puzzle. We're about to finish the game. Unfortunately, last recording, the game put itself in a state because I tried to do something too fast where it couldn't be played anymore. I think that still falls under the category of a bug if you're just looking at a full black screen. I had to exit out, so that means we can see the two ads for the first time. As there are Witch-It and State of Mind, both games I'm not even sure are, I guess they're published by Daedalic, but they don't really have too much to do with point-and-click adventure games. State of Mind might be a point-and-click adventure game that looks like a 3D game, and I don't even know anything about Witch-It. I looked at the walkthrough and then saw that it was the last thing to do, so then I stopped looking at the walkthrough, so I don't really know the solution. I looked past what needs to be done to finish the finish the game, and looked at like the achievements, and I missed so many of them. There's like one cutscene left, and then one cutscene we're probably gonna miss. Magazines apparently were hidden hat magazines all over the place in the game, so I've just not been clicking on these hats that were hidden throughout the whole game. And that's why I haven't unlocked any of them. And achievement wise, there's tons of stuff I missed. So yeah, it's not worth the time, it's not worth the effort to try those things. One thing I do know is that the Visionaire software version 4 is what was used to make this game.
For crying out
and
loud.
I don't think that this is a case of
room service, okay?
Of the Visionaire service software being the problem, as much as I just think they probably spent too much time making
I think I have deja vu. Something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
like they spent too much time making the game too long and just not polishing it enough.
Stop!
I just don't think they're Daedalic's as good as they should be, frankly, for point-and-click adventure games.
Got milk?
And it's not
Check.
just a sentimentality thing.
Yikes!
I've got you at last.
So if you try to go out, you'll get shot. So we're in this infinite time loop.
For crying out loud. Hey, who's room service?
Let's just skip this dialogue. Unless these cold
I
tongs are
don't want
gonna
to
use
mess up
them.
my second chance to make a first impression. Genocidal plans or not, he's still Goal's father.
Alright. Out this way we go. And then we have to watch this cutscene. So let's skip through all of this cutscene.
It's the
Did you really think?
Hey!
And only so much of this can be skipped.
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
What's funny though is I guess that's all we're
Well,
supposed
what do you know?
to get.
There's a space here, but it's empty.
We can get the cold tongs, but we already have the cold tongs. So I don't know why we need to grab the cold tongs twice.
Goal never told me that she once had braces. How sweet. Goal never told me that she once.
And that's just the same response each time. Cold tongs. Broken
Actually,
vases.
I wanted to leave it here. On the other hand, as long as whoops.
For piece of shards of glass. Cold tongs on this.
Yeah, got them.
What else have we got? Let's see. We can't do anything here.
Nope. Time to get out of here.
Huh?
What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
So there's clearly something we're missing. Milk with the time pod. No. It shouldn't be that hard. This really shouldn't be that hard. But nothing is happening. We're getting more and more time, and still nothing is being accomplished. I thought this would cycle. I thought this would do something.
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty.
Monster feet with
All
the
I
space?
need for that is my fingers and my innate resistance to disappointment.
Let's go to the time pod, I guess, and see if maybe there's something about the time pod difference that if they'll shoot a portal here. Hey, how come that worked all of a sudden?
Time to get out of here. What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
Okay, so there's some kind of menu here. A soundtrack menu. A temperature menu. We could turn up the air conditioner. Oh man, there's this whole menu here.
Hey, this looks exactly like the first menu. Interesting.
And now it all of a sudden
I
worked.
could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey, stop!
Where are you going? I'm not telling. What? This isn't the interim. I must have passed straight through a second portal. Oh, will you look at that? This is
Here we have
Goal's
baby Goal.
childhood.
Stop making such a noise down there, little lady. As you know, disobedience leads to chaos. Chaos leads to garbage, and garbage leads to Deponia.
He has just disqualified himself from ever taking his hypothetical grandson for the weekend.
So here's like the last magazine that you were supposed to pick up. Alright. So let's look at Baby
In my
Goal.
vision, I had to babysit a baby Goal too. But she turned out to be a cuckoo in the nest. That won't happen this time.
So let's go ahead and grab her or talk to her.
Coochie-coo! Coochie-coo! Which good little baby
If
gives
she had
Uncle Rufus their tasty lollipop?
If she had
Well, okay, okay. Ah!
I guess she had braces, so I could use the
Surprise!
braces to open the bottle.
Really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now, it's my turn to seek, right?
No, wrong again. It's your turn to be eliminated.
And may Zorfix have mercy if you have changed anything here.
So we're back to where we were.
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's just grab everything as quickly as possible.
I think something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant.
Let's skip all these lines of dialogue.
That you could.
See, this is just very, very repetitive.
Hey! Stop!
Right.
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
Grab this. Although it probably doesn't matter. Grab this.
Actually, I wanted to leave it here. And as long...
Let's skip through all of this.
Whoops!
Grab this. Use this on this. Still not sure we're gonna get this right yet.
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty.
Alright. So we've got to put something in the past in that space, and it's probably not Baby Goal. Right. Selection.
Always the same. Time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
Left. Left. Right. Actually, we're doing right. And then we hit that one. And then that again.
Haha! I knew I could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey! Stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling.
Alright. So she's a baby. Let's give her milk.
Hey, looky here. Din din. Ah. Okay, okay.
Alright. We've got a television. Let's turn it on.
Hey, the Telly Buddies. That was my favorite series until they changed Stinky Winky's voice. I cried and threw my porridge around for an entire week. But last Monday, I was finally over it.
So notice that the
Cole
hat
seems to like it too. I hope
over
she's
on the
sitting close
left.
enough to see everything.
The hat over here is missing. That's just going to be gone forever.
What? Do you still insist on this boring old book? But you have Stinky Winky. Are you kidding me?
So piano is easy with Boo Boo Bar. Alright, what else do we have? Cello is easy with Boo Boo Bear. And
Let's see
Ulysses
what a prime
Lunchbox.
controller eats for lunch. How exciting! An apple and a message.
We're about out of time.
I packed you something healthy for a change. All that candy will ruin your teeth in the long run. I can understand some of his bitterness now.
Alright. What else do we have to deal with? Baby Goal won't do anything, so... Unless we're going out. Ran out of time again. I'm gonna have to just do a few things.
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now, it's my turn to...
No!
Let's skip
it's
through all
your
this. Why they don't have a gun that'll just kill you? It seems kind of ridiculous, but I guess...
For crying...
Hey,
Rooms...
Alright. Take this. Out here.
I think I have...
Skip all of this. Man, it's been 15 minutes.
Ah!
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
Let's see what we can do with this.
Yeah.
And this. If I can put all 3 of those things
Actually,
in
I
the
wanted to leave on the
secret
end.
compartment, then I won't have to do any of this stuff when we come over and go back in time. So select
Time to get out of here.
and then
What now? Some kind of
forward
immobilizer?
4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then confirm. And then confirm.
Haha! I knew I could.
Alright, and then let's.
Hey, stop!
Where are you going?
This
I'm
could
not
be
telling.
hugely annoying, quite frankly, for most people.
This is
Like-
Goal's childhood.
I seriously doubt
I have a
anybody's
feeling
gonna
I've
get
been
this
here many
done
times before.
right.
If only I could find a way to open another portal.
Let's see, let's put this here.
Perishable milk stashed in a secret space? Check.
Let's put this here.
All I need for the and my
That's apparently not a big deal. Let's put this here.
all I need and
Nope, wait, that's not something. Let's put that
all I
there.
need and my
What happens if we go out?
crap. Locked. I'm trapped.
Okay. Let's take Cello is easy with Boo Boo Bear and give it to Baby Goal so she has a cello instead of
Unfortunately, I don't have time to teach her the finer points of applied
Instead of a
mysticism,
piano
but
there.
She'll grow up to be a perfectly acceptable person, even without it.
so
Where am I? Oh, there I am, behind you.
so we switched it.
Children are so stupid.
I'll turn on the TV. I don't think that matters.
Early musical I, for example.
We need to open this.
Let's see what a prime control. How exciting!
And we're almost out of time.
Packed you some all that. I can understand.
We don't have any candy with us.
Ah!
So I'm hoping we change 2 things then.
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be
But I
able
wonder if
hide
we have
from
to
us here?
come
Well,
back.
you thought wrong.
And now it's my turn to seek, right?
It's
Yeah.
your turn to
We
be
may have to come back and do some
eliminated.
things.
And a Zorfix.
This is just annoying. And we had a similar section of gameplay with in the previous Deponia games
For
where
crying
we were
room
just
sir.
dying over and over again to find a solution.
I think I have deja. Something is wrong, but I can't.
It's the
Ah!
Did you really think?
Hey! Stop!
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
So now when we open this loose panel,
A bottle full of cheese. That's why it stinks so badly in here.
alright, so we grab the cheese. We use this with this.
Yeah, got them.
We can, for an achievement, mix this with
I've
this.
duplicated cooler things, like myself, for example.
We can do this with the cheese.
Why does the word tachyon spring to mind? That's just gibberish, like rococo or foot hygiene.
So, I want to just
Actually,
really
I wanted
quickly.
To, on the other hand, and as long as whoops,
Let's see. Let's look at the
Gold
picture.
never told me she shouldn't have been allowed to sit around watching television so much as a child.
She wore glasses this time. Alright. So we messed with her eyes,
Time to
and
get out of here.
She was wearing glasses now as a
What
child.
now? Some kind of immobilizer?
But I don't know how we could work with that because we'd have to find her glasses somewhere.
Haha! I knew I could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey, stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling.
So I messed with her eyes with the...
All I need for that, and my...
Let's see. Alright, well...
What are neighbors for? No, really. You can also...
Alright, what else are we going to try to do? Let's grab this part.
Let's see what a prime... How I packed you all that... Huh, I can...
He didn't do anything with that though, so we could give him
Somehow
milk. So we gotta take this and put it here.
Oh, behind you!
Switch that around.
Children...
Take this. Alright. Yeah, I think we're done. Let's go back in this portal and see what that changed.
Surprise!
Did you really think that you would be able to hide from us here?
Well, you thought wrong.
And now, it's my turn to seek?
Well, we do have the tachyon
Wrong
arrows,
again.
but we
It's
don't
your
have the
turn
glasses.
To be eliminated.
And may Zorfix have mercy if you have changed anything here.
And see, we're not done.
For crying out loud!
Hey, who's the...
Room service!
I've kind of had enough of this. I'm just gonna look at the walkthrough. I think. Well, let's just look at the walkthrough. We have 7 more minutes on this stream.
I think I have
and
deja vu.
I don't see a
Something
reason
is wrong here, but I
to
can't
go
quite
with
put my
this.
finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
So
Did you really think that you could...
apparently, I'm supposed to take the lollipop from Baby Goal
Stop!
and hide it in Ulysses' lunchbox.
Got milk?
And I'm
Check. That's
supposed
all I
to
could
put
get.
the cello's easy book. Okay. So, what's here?
Well, what do you know? There's a space here, but it's empty.
I don't know if we really have enough time for all this.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to leave it here. On the other hand, I'm slowly running out of ideas. And as long as I'm careful...
So we need
Whoops!
to ruin Ulysses' teeth so we can get denture glue, but I don't know how we're gonna get back to where we're supposed to be.
Time to get out of here. Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
Unless what I'm gonna do is gonna just lock in something. The problem with this walkthrough is it's probably translated
I knew I
from
could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey,
German, so it's
Where are
not
you going?
explaining
I'm
itself.
not telling.
It says like being again in Goal's habitat in the
What?
version without the child.
This is Goal's childhood. I have a feeling if only I
Okay.
could find a way to...
Right, this here.
Perishable milk?
This on. take this book and so take this book. Oh, can't take it.
What? But you... Are you kidding?
Alright, so give her this book.
Oh, there... Behind you!
Alright.
Children...
And baby goal. Like, are we supposed to look at this
Let's
first?
see what a prime can... How it... I packed you all that... Huh?
I don't see a lollipop other than the one in her hand.
She's totally... But that kind of... I may...
Let's see if we can talk to her.
Gucci-goo! Gucci-goo! Which good little baby gives Uncle Rufus their tasty lollipop? Winky winky! Yeah, almost right.
Alright, we're running very closely out of time. There we go.
Don't thank me for that.
So we're just hoping in the next timeline that is right.
Surprise!
Did you really think
That might have been
hide from us?
everything you needed to do here, so it automatically
Wrong.
moved
And
us
now,
forward.
it's my turn to seek, right?
No. Wrong again. It's your turn to be eliminated.
And may Zorfix have mercy if you have changed anything here.
And that better have been everything I needed to do, because if it's not...
For crying out loud.
Hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
Like, the cello should give us the bow. The TV should give us the...
I think I have deja vu. Something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on
should give us
The
the...
famous elephant in the room.
it. Ah!
Did you really
The other...
think that you could...
The TV should give us the glasses.
Hey! Stop!
But I'm not seeing any of those things.
Got milk? Check. That's all I could get.
So there is a bow here. Where you've got enough to get the bow and the arrow, but we need the glasses still.
A bottle full of... That's why...
So if we did this with this,
Why does the... That's just like... Or...
and then this with this.
Clock hands as ammunition. Something is ringing a bell in some back corner of my busy brain.
Alright, now the next thing we need to find is, like, where's the ginger cream?
Goal never told me she wore glasses. She shouldn't have been allowed to sit around watching television so much as a child. Actually, I wanted to leave on the other end as long... Whoops!
I don't know where the rest of this is supposed to be. I guess let's hop back this way. Oh, man. Where are the glasses and the other
Time to
items
get outta
supposed
here.
to be?
Huh? What now? Some kind of immobilizer?
If I could just get a little bit more time on this. Let's try that. And then see if there's another location. Nope. So that's the best we can do.
Haha! I knew I could do it without the instruction manual.
Hey! Stop!
Where are you going?
I'm not telling!
Let's see. So where's the denture glue? Must have been in the shower. Oh man. So we're gonna have to do that again. Let's hope we can do all of this. So both of the things that I didn't pick up here are because of let's just skip through all of this. That they were in the shower and I'm just not seeing them in the shower. Take this, put this here. So we're doing everything a second time. And the tachyon error. Nope, that won't work, so we have to put the milk back here. And look at the timer and we'll see if that automatically triggers something.
Perishable milk stashed in a secret space? Check.
Yeah, it did. So that means we know we did everything right.
Surprise!
So one more loop.
It's
Skipping through all this garbage. But there's probably going to be like 5 to 10 minutes of credits and wrap up after this point also. So that's going to suck.
For crying out loud.
Hey,
Room service.
Alright, so here is the denture cream. I've just not been looking. Here's the glasses. Here's the helmet. And there's nothing else here. I've been kind of using the highlight feature, but I didn't see it.
But I can't.
It's the.
Ah! Did you?
Okay.
Hey!
It's very weird how it's phrased when he comes back from this section, this little scene. Like, all I got was milk. All you could have ever gotten was milk.
Check. That's all I could get.
Yeah, why say that's all I can get? Why not simply have nothing new to say there?
That's why it...
Like, that really didn't make any sense. Grab the cheese. Grab the bow. Grab the coal tongs for good measure. Grab the vase.
Actually, I want it on the end as long.
3 lines of dialogue to get the vase. 4 lines of dialogue. Alright. This with this.
It doesn't seem to make any sense, but I have the distinct feeling that I'm on the track of something here.
And that with that.
It doesn't seem to make any sense, but I have the distinct... As if a sleight of hand, repeated umpteen thousand times, was slowly rubbing its way into my consciousness.
Alright, now this with that.
Why does the word tachyon spring to mind?
We should have enough time.
Like rococo or foot hygiene.
I don't think there's an achievement if we did this from the other area either.
Clock hands as ammunition.
I don't think we've got it.
A bell in some back corner of my busy
We're
brain.
about out of time. We need to really hurry here.
I don't know what I've built here, but it looks familiar.
Alright, now just wear the glasses.
As you can see, there's nothing to see. Yikes!
I've got you at last.
Please tell me that was right.
For crying out loud.
hey, who's there?
Room service, okay?
What went wrong there? Do we have to go back into the back place? Let's see.
I think I have deja vu. Something is wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's the famous elephant in the room.
Ah!
Did you really think that you could...
Hey! Stop!
Oh, it's in the
Got milk?
bathroom.
Check. That's all I could get.
So the one thing I didn't do.
A bottle? That's why.
Now this should all be reset. But whatever. The game is gonna be generous to us. Alright.
Actually, and
Just be as quick as possible with all of this. So, cheese, arrows, skipped lines of
why do you think
dialogue,
that's just like or
bow, arrows.
Something is ringing.
Alright, denture glue with glasses.
It doesn't seem to make any sense. As if a slight.
Shards of glasses with the glasses.
I don't know what I've built here, but it.
And see, man, you really gotta move really, really fast here. And then come in here and put on the glasses. And there's
Hey, I can actually see something new.
portal.
A potential portal, wherever I know that from.
And quickly use this with that.
Steady. Ha! Who's the man? Rufus is the man.
And jump through that thing. Barely have a second.
Ah! Are they following me everywhere now? I have to shake them off somehow.
I'm hoping this is just a cutscene. Open all portals, then evade all the open portals to leave them. Nope, this is not a cutscene. Instead, it's a... That's a flashback to a previous game in the series. Yeah, I guess there's an achievement for this, for going through all the portals. How am I supposed to be opening these portals? You really gotta click on them. Interesting. So once they become open, they are gonna be more of a problem. But the controlling here is bad. Yeah, and I don't know, is there like 10 here that we're gonna have to open? Nope, almost screwed up there. Is the idea I have to hit all 3 in a row? I think it might be. Oh man. That's gonna be a nightmare. Alright. Yep, that's another flashback to the previous game, and I don't think I'm gonna get to skip this. And this is all mouse. No keyboard control. Alright, see, so I'd have to hit that really quickly. Alright, I think this will work if we just do this. Was that all we had to do? Nope. I just can't aim at the controlling the things. We don't have a We just don't have a way of doing that. Where I could safely do this. It's moving too fast. And either this is an extremely long loop, or it's just constantly doing things differently. I don't know if there's supposed to be a timing thing here, or if maybe I have to hit these way earlier. With all the frustration this game has done to me up until this point, the last thing I need is this high action solution to a point and click adventure. Like, I just don't want this. They're theoretically flying behind me, but they're not getting trapped in all of these. So unless the game is lying to me, and I am supposed to go through the portals, or unless I'm supposed to time this really close, or maybe the game is resetting really after every mistake or miss. Am I seriously gonna have to skip this? How much of this do we have to do? This is like the 10,000 fun points all over again. Just repetitive gameplay designed not in line with a point and click mentality. I got it. That wasn't crazy
That's a
long.
waste of time. It's impossible to survive a fall like that. He was smashed to pieces on the ground.
Talking about ground, what's happened to the future? There shouldn't be any ground here.
What could we have overlooked?
We'll have to go back again. But first, let's check around that corner there.
Very well. Better safe than sorry.
There's 2 time machines.
Wow, look at that. It's our Umux.
Someone else is trying to interfere with the course of history.
Everything's very easy for us. Come on. I've got an idea.
I wonder if this is a elephant trap. Alright, and now I'm just clicking a button. I thought we would have been done by now. Alright, so I just have to click. There's a pipe that we're clicking towards.
Yay! Ow! This time I really broke every bone in my body. I guess it's about time. The pain. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Alright. We've got 2 things we can do. We can look at the Utopians.
Elephant is distracted. Good thing.
And time pod.
With the last of my strength, I crawled onto the back seat and hid under a blanket in the storage compartment. Then I lost consciousness.
And now you are stuck here, too. Well done. Is the bit where we realize what use this is to us going to come now?
I think I understand. You were already in Kuva when we got rid of McChronicle, but you were also there, exactly the same, when we didn't do that. No matter which time loop we're talking about, Rufus is sitting in the back seat. Here!
Hello.
as well as in the other timeline where McChronicle got to Kubak.
You mean he was also cowering on the back seat when Rufus and McChronicle stole the time pod?
Apparently.
And now, full speed
He was.
ahead! Ah! Oops, guess that was reverse.
As well as during your side trip to future Elysium's ruins. Exactly.
There's a fire extinguisher in the storage compartment behind you.
This is just rewriting history.
Oh, right. I think you're... That doesn't matter. It'll work. A fire extinguisher is a fire extinguisher, right?
So it's a
He was there when you brought Future Goal to Elysium.
fixed event.
Oh, that was a piercing, was it?
Change the subject, okay?
If we have to. What's our next move?
And disappeared with her into interim time.
Wicked.
It's weird to
That means...
stretch this out even longer.
Did someone here order a taxi?
Go?
Don't tell me you need some kind of special invitation. Come on, take my hand, quick!
No, wait!
Yikes!
Well, peekaboo, surprise!
Rufus? But how on earth did you get there?
It's a long story, which we don't really have time for, right? Right. I want to keep you from... Oh, look, Barry. Hello, Rufus! I want to keep you from making a big mistake. Whatever you're up to, it won't turn out well.
Oh, you think so? Then just you watch. Rufus, your hand, now!
No! Stop!
So we're
Hurry,
gonna have to
what are you
choose
waiting
to
for?
not grab her hand.
Ah!
Got you!
Goal! I just can't believe it! How can you be here? And who is he?
Well, I'm here to save you! But who knows what he's doing here?
Then let me explain. I'm here to warn you. About what? That you've gained weight? A postcard would have been enough. I want to stop you from ruining the ending.
Oh, just shut up, will you? Both of you just shut up and help me get you in here!
Stop this instant! Let the man go! Actually, the men!
Everything must remain how it has already happened once before.
Who the heck are you?
That's none of your concern. The only important thing is that you understand the consequences here.
If you let them fall, then we'll return you to your time.
But if you refuse, then I will be forced to cut the rope.
We're almost done
Now
here,
for
but
the
this is
last
ridiculous.
time, let
It's just
them
way
go.
too long. We've
Who
been
or what the hell is
wrapping up
that?
this story
It's a clue,
for
but
like
I'm
an
sure
hour
they're
and a
just
half.
bluffing.
No, they're not. Goal, you know me. I'm the Rufus who saved you from your future. But that future no longer exists.
That is the whole point of this.
Now, you don't understand. Somehow, we've fallen into a time loop. We have to break the cycle. Future? What's all this talk about the future?
Let's just assume that you are right. Do you have a plan to get us out of this almighty mess?
Of course I have a plan. Oh no, not this time.
No, not this time. I have one. Pull us up. Then we'll kick these elephants in their fat elephant asses.
That sounds like a plan to me.
That's not a plan. That's suicide.
Ha! Since when can you tell the difference?
Since when is there a difference? Duh. I know that they'll carry out their threat. It's already happened that way so many times.
Then why don't you suggest something new instead? But do it fast, please.
We gotta let go. So we could go through all this lines of dialogue, but I don't care. Like they're trying to write this as this is big, impactful. You're finally gonna learn to let go of the Deponia series.
There's only
But
one thing you can
I'm
do.
so ready to be done
You
with
have
it.
to let
So
go.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm ready to let
That
go.
seems a bit extreme, but as long as it's part of another brilliant Rufus maneuver, it's all right by me. So, what's your plan? You parked your hoverboard under the next cloud? Or have you got a whistle with which you can summon the eagles? Or, wait a minute, no. You exchanged all of us with holograms, right? Come on. Out with it. I let go and then what? How the heck are you planning to break your fall?
Not at all. No secret portal into the future just further down. I've trained for a few flying platypuses. We need to just say the truth.
Not at all. We won't survive.
What? What kind of plan is that?
Try to understand. It's not about saving him or me here. What? Why? Since when? We're already history. But for you, Goal, there's still a future. I'm sorry for giving you false hope. Both of us. Make it 3. I should never have brought you back from your future. I wanted to find a better ending. And I came within a hair of ruining everything we achieved. Deponia is now in a time loop. Happy ending? Nothing of the kind. And the ending you're creating here is the worst of all. I didn't want to tell you this, but if you do this, Goal will die. Afraid so. And
that line was really
I
quiet.
grow a mustache. No, you're lying. Why are you lying?
So, there is no hope for us? What's happened has happened and there's no way of reversing it?
That's kind of
Nonsense.
a statement on
There
their
is always hope. And you
their
can do
relationship.
all sorts of impossible things. And you definitely should. Tons of them. Several times a day. You can defeat the Organon, travel to Elysium, find a practical use for half-fashion, and pick stars from the heavens. Even the past can be changed, if required. But if you undo all the great impossible things that you have achieved, then you have to do them all over again. Only then, they're no longer quite as impossible, you know? Do you really want to change what you went through together? Destroy the world over and over just to save it again? You fought together for one goal. What are you fighting for if it never ends? But this is your moment. The decision is yours. I've said all I can say, and I'm at the end of my strength. Bon voyage.
No! No!
What a jerk.
For sure. Oh, what does he know? There's always a way, right? Come on, just say it. We'll make it! Somehow.
I think he was right, Goal. It would be really stupid if everything we've been through had never happened.
Could you wrap it up already?
And anyway, changing the past? That's child's fuff next.
We've done far more impossible things.
We divided your personality in 3.
Cloning you?
Hello?
I don't think you would know the word
Those a year?
fuff
Huh?
mix.
When did that happen?
You were asleep at the time. The important thing is, though, that we had a great time together.
Yes, we certainly did.
Only the most impossible thing of all, I did alone. Let you go. Maybe that's the one thing that we should correct. Let's do it together.
But I can't do that.
Our patience is at an end. We are now going to count to Zux. Angle, Bongo, Schnicks, Double Schnicks, Klobitz.
I never had the chance to say goodbye. So goodbye, Rufus.
Klobitz 2,
We had such an awesome time.
Ubel,
Yeah, super awesome.
Cork.
See, even now when they're trying to be dramatic, they're trying to be funny also.
Nice. Although, wait a minute.
As I have mentioned before, the end was never our creation. It was there all this time. All we did was tempt it, and somehow outmaneuver it once again. Perhaps we're not doing so bad after all. The Utopians took me back to the time when Rufus and McChronicle had picked me up. Of course, I was still grieving, but there was also something new and old. Hope. I've been thinking about the other Rufus a lot. Was there another goal, too? I would have liked to have found out more about their adventures. But apart from me and the Utopians, no one knew that they had ever existed. And that above all, everything had not been in vain. They left no trace, except in my memories.
So that's Deponia Doomsday. An end to the Deponia series? Maybe? Question mark? I wouldn't be surprised 2, 3, 4 years down the line there's another Deponia game that comes out. Is this ending better than the ending in the 3rd game? I think so, but only marginally. quite frankly, you're in such a weird position here. I can barely even remember Deponia 1, 2, and 3. But it probably wasn't any much better than what this was, and this one was pretty bad, frankly. There's a lot of stretching of content, a lot of things that aren't true to an old school point and click adventure mentality, a lot of mini games that aren't well programmed. There's too many bugs in this game, considering what it is. There's way too many lines of dialogue, and I cannot excuse that because it's originally supposedly in German, or translated from any other language. There's really no excuse for 4 sentences to have to be spoken out when you're clicking the wrong thing. These credits must be particularly long too, since they have a fast forward button on them. Seems like we're not even going to get the crazy hobo doing a song at the end like the other games. This easily could have been broken into 2 games. Very possibly it could have been broken into 3 games, and you could have had a full-on 3rd trilogy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what they had planned on doing, is let's do another Deponia trilogy, and this was the overarching arch that was going to happen there. Although the time travel theme over the course of 3 games would have been really, really annoying. The time travel mechanics in this game are really, really annoying. There's ways to do it, but the way they did it was just not great. It was the same thing over and over again. We spent like an hour and a half shooting at portals with a bow and arrow in the middle of this game, and then we ended the game shooting at portals with a bow and arrow. It's just too much. Too much. The comedy writing's not tight enough. So what would you do with something like this to make it a better game? Maybe remaster it? Maybe cut out a lot of the puzzles? Maybe fix some of the ideas in dialogue, and I don't know. The achievements even here, where you have to make 243 variations of animals on Elysium to get one of the achievements. That's insanity. There's no way this game is worth the amount of time that would take. And there's basically no game out there where that's worth it to make 243 variations of something. While we're looking at these credits, we're getting some, I guess, art book fan art type things. If I remembered more about the people of Deponia 1, 2, and 3 who really have not played any role in this 4th game, I'd be more upset. But yeah, Tony really didn't play any role here, and Cletus played no role in the story. So you're really left with just Goal and Rufus, and Goal and Rufus sort of barely make up and become a workable team romantic relationship at the last second, and that's kind of it. And so we got an achievement for finishing the game, and we missed all these other achievements. Let's see, blessed, go through all the portals, use the milk on yourself. So we're missing a ton of them that would take a ton of time. Cutscene wise, I think we probably don't have all the cutscenes unlocked. The end was never our creation, a crash gone wrong. So maybe they were putting these cutscenes in the order chronologically where they actually occurred. If that's the case, then well, no, that wouldn't work, because the red button and all of these cutscenes should be at the end of the game too, the end of this list. So yeah, we did see all the cutscenes. We didn't miss anything. We did miss all the hats except for this one hat, which if you had found all the hats, I guess you would have gotten these fan art things. There's really not a lot to say here though, unfortunately, and I end up saying that a lot for games. This is a mediocre point and click adventure. Sadly, it also just kind of reminds that nowadays point and click adventures are kind of dead. And the one thing that happened that probably is the biggest condemnation on Deponia Doomsday is the LucasArts point and click adventures from the 90s and early 80s are now on Steam. So you can go play Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, Maniac Mansion. I think Maniac Mansion was added a little bit earlier and may not actually be a LucasArts game. You can play the entire Curse of the Monkey Island series. You can play several others, and the nostalgia will be there to make those older games feel better, and they play better, and they worked within limitations, so they had to make every line of dialogue and every puzzle really count. Whereas Deponia Doomsday is the prime example of, oh, well, we really don't have too many limitations. We can pay people to be voice actors, and we can animate more characters, and we can put in more puzzles, because it's not being sold on a floppy disk for 1 megabyte. No, it's being downloaded through Steam. It can be 100 gigabytes if it wants to be. So this just keeps going on and on. I would maybe cartoon or movie. You could take the four games, combine all the cutscenes, cut it down, do some small bit of addition here and there, and you could easily have a more interesting movie series of Deponia, I think, than what you can have as a game, because it doesn't really succeed in its gameplay very well, but it also doesn't really succeed in its characterization and its writing very well. Maybe it is just that didactic German mentality. I'm still way more upset with the way Anna's Quest ended, another didactic point and click adventure, than how this game ended, but this still wasn't satisfactory. It couldn't have been satisfactory, just because it dragged on so long. Well, we're 30 minutes over. That's it for this series. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below in the description box. Also on my YouTube channel, I have playlists for every game I've ever covered, so you can go catch up and see what I've thought about Deponia 1, 2, or 3, because I've covered them. Although I might contradict myself, because like I said, I may have had a great time with the previous games and I just don't remember. Obviously I had at least some amount of entertainment with it, because I didn't rage quit the game, so it's got that for it. If you want to support my channel further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.